Good morning. I am Mama Bear to many. I have 14 children. 12 of those children still live at home. And today is going to be a little bit crazy. So what we're going to do today is this is Saturday, New Year's Eve. And normally on Saturdays we like to do like kind of a deep cleaning. I do the majority of the laundry that I'm in charge of, which is my 6 youngest children's and myself. And then I also just cleaned our bedroom up. So I have 2 beds that a full and then a king size bed that are getting washed as well. Yesterday we switched some beds around. So I was finishing up that laundry for that. And I had also done some laundry from our trip. So I have a bunch of laundry. So what I do with the laundry that I'm responsible for is I just grab the laundry and then I just kind of dump the baskets on part of the couch in the living room because that's where I'm going to fold the little kids' stuff. And during nap time today, I will do that. I'll have my daughter, who's 2, in there, and then I'll just try to go through a lot of that stuff there. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's coming into the first of the year, and I wanted to prep the meals for this month. So that is what I'm doing with you guys today. So we are coming out into the kitchen, and of course, mom to many people and just mom in general, a lot of times I forget lots of things and I forgot to take out the meat. So this is what we're doing. Normally I would take all my meat and just put it in a big pot on the stove and cook that down. And I'm not going to do that today because it's going to take a while to do that. And I want to be doing other things while I'm doing that. So I have 5 pounds of pork in there. And then I have, let me see, what do I have? I have a messy kitchen. I have 10 pounds. So there's 5 here and then another 5 here. This is stuff that needs to get put away. Cleaning day, remember? Okay. And then I have, so there's 10 there, 5, and then 5 more pounds in the sink. That was all taken out about half an hour ago. I just want it enough that we can cut the package off and throw it in Instapot. I'm going to put 5 pounds in each of these Instapots right here. I also have, I took out the chicken and the pork there, and later in this video we're going to get to our chicken and pork recipes that we are making for the month. But right now what we're going to do is my daughter is going to put 4 pounds of hamburger in each Instapot, and then 1 pound of pork in the Instapot, and then we'll do 2 cups of water. There's a knife right there. I don't know why I always do this. I told everyone yesterday too, I'm going to do this tomorrow. Remind me to take out the thing, and nobody remembered how to do it. So that's okay. We will figure it out. So we have 2 8-quart Instapots that are well loved. And this is going to be, so we're going to do 5 in each one. That'll be 10 pounds. And then we'll do it again for 10 pounds. And this is going to be the base to my taco mix. So the 20 pounds will get divided into 5 meals, so roughly 4 pounds each. I'll be adding some other things into it, and that will be, I'll just be able to like pull it out and then serve sides or whatever on the day that we are going to eat. So we're just going to cook this meat. You could cook it in your roaster. You could throw it in just a regular pan. And just throw it in a regular pan and saute that with onions and peppers, whatever you want to do. But that's how we are going to do things. However you like to cook it is great. I would prefer to have it in the saucepan, but it's easier when it's frozen and quicker to do it this way, especially when I have other things to do and I want to get the pork and the chicken all prepped as soon as this is set up. How many is that? That's 5. So we're just going to cut this down. The last one. Mm-hmm. 2 cups of water. Just going to put the lids on, make sure the vent is closed in the back there. And then we're going to do pressure cook. Do 10 minutes. If it was not frozen, you could do 5 minutes, but 5 pounds and frozen meat is better on 10 minutes. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to let those go and start working on the chicken. So I forgot to say, we excuse me, started about 9:30. It's 9:58 now. I have leftover soup for lunch or salad, whatever people want. So lunch is all set. I'm not concerned about that. I am in here. I am getting my bags all situated. I'm using a laptop, or else I'd try to get a different angle. I'm not quite sure. I know I need to do something different, but I'm not quite sure what. And until I decide for sure, then I don't want to make, financial decisions on buying like a different camera or a different phone or whatever. So I'm just praying about it and thinking about what we should be doing. So what I'm doing is I am labeling the bags that are going to need to be getting ready. My daughter, who is 20, is actually making a video for you guys. So one of our recipes that we're doing is cranberry chicken, and cranberry chicken has Catalina dressing in it and onion soup mix. But we can't buy regular Catalina dressing or regular soup mix because there's soy or corn in both of those. So she's so nicely done. She's editing the Catalina dressing recipe right now, so that I'll be able to link that into the description box. So when I do that, then we'll already have that up. And then she's going to do the onion soup mix after that. So she is working on those 2 things, and I'm very thankful for that. So I am labeling these. I have 4 bags for the cranberry chicken. This actually will, because we eat for breakfast and lunch, then I would be taking out 2 meals per day, but it actually would be 4 separate meals. So we will be having those 2 days during the month of January. On Wednesday, we're doing chicken. So 2 of those are going to be the cranberry chicken. And then 2 of them are going to be, I changed over. I was going to do buffalo chicken. And then I was thinking, some of the little kids didn't prefer the buffalo chicken, and I really didn't want to make something separate. So I decided to do the honey sesame chicken instead. And so my daughter, who's 14, has been, you might have seen her go by. She's been getting all the ingredients that we're going to need to put together that honey sesame chicken there. So she's getting that as I'm labeling things. So then I have this maple mustard pork here. The maple mustard pork actually needs 2 sets of bags. So you'll need 1 set of bags that are large for the meat portion, and then you'll need 1 set of bags that is small, like quart-sized bags, that you can put the maple mustard on. So what you will be doing is you'll cook it, and then you'll add that bag on after you're done cooking it. And I just like to put it in 2 separate portions like that. So that is what I'm doing. I know sometimes when we are making something, we just assume to know what's going to happen next. But I know that it can be helpful to know, oh, well, I have that first batch of hamburger cooking. I'm labeling this. Other people are getting this. So you can actually get like the ins and outs of what everyone is doing at that moment. My little kids, they have rearranged rooms. And so my daughter, who just turned 11, she is moved in with the older girls. She requested that she did that, and the girls were okay with that, which I'm thankful for. So she moved her stuff, and then I am doing the sheets and stuff for the little girls, but they decided they were going to clean up their room really well. So they're working on cleaning up their room, and it last I knew was done. And then of course, because it's clean, they want to play in it. So that is what they're doing. They're playing in their room. We keep most of our toys together in certain areas. We have two things upstairs in the little girls' room. And my little girls are, the two babies sleep with us, or she's not quite a baby. So I have an 8-month-old and a 2-year-old that sleep in my bedroom. And then I have the little girl's room, which is my 5-year-old, my 6-year-old, and my 8-year-old sleep in that room now. And hopefully pretty soon, once mom gets her stuff together, I'll be moving my 2-ish-year-old over to their room as well. That is the goal anyhow. So they have little dolls that they can play upstairs. They keep those on their bed. We keep it down to like a minimum. They usually have like 2 stuffed animals and 2 dolls. And then they have some stuff that goes with dolls. And then they have 2 large, they're doll houses, but they're actually, I can't remember the name of them. They have like the little koalas and um, kangaroos and that type of stuff. I forget the name of the set. It was popular a couple years back, but I have 2 doll houses like that that have the little people that go with them there, and they like to play like family with those things. So they're upstairs doing that, and I am doing this. So we're going to check out later. I need to rearrange my freezers because my understanding is things have just kind of gone crazy out there. And I have to check to see what I have for meatballs to see if I'll need to make more or not. So I am going to make sure we have everything for this honey sesame recipe, and then we'll get making. So she is cutting open the chicken now, and I am writing on the smaller bags here for the sauce for the maple mustard pork. And then we're going to go out into the kitchen, and I just heard the things beep. What happened was, first I needed to restart the wood stove, and it's now 10:30. I had to restart the wood stove. I went out to the garage to look to see about the meatballs, and we have 1 bag of meatballs, so we are going to need to do meatballs as well today. But I had to rearrange deep freezers, because I don't know if anyone has kids. You ask them to get something or put something in the freezer, and it ends up all over the place. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? I did also pull in some bones to make some beef broth, so that will be good. I'll make that over the next few days as well. So I am going to take you with me, and we are going to the kitchen, and then we will come back to make those meals there. So what happened? The Instapots went off. They were on for the 10 minutes. They went off, and this is what they look like. So she's just going to take her spoon and chop that all up. So she's going to chop all that up, and then it has like the liquid and stuff in there. That's going to be fine, because what we're going to do is be adding the taco seasoning, but we won't add any water with the taco seasoning. So she's going to add about half of a cup of taco seasoning to the 5 pounds of meat. So we buy taco seasoning like this. We get it off Amazon in bulk. Actually, we buy a lot of our stuff in bulk. So um, I'll show you. We just got a delivery of some of the bulk spices. I do it every few months. So here are some of the spices. We have onion powder, cumin, and garlic powder. So I buy bulk totes of those. If I can't, if I don't, of the ones that I use a lot of, if not, I'll go to the health food store and get some bulk, like, maybe a pound or something. I think most of those are between 4 and 5 pounds. Those will last us, depending on what it is, 6 months to a year. And so we do that. This taco seasoning, I get a pound at a time, and that will only last us maybe 2 months. Not very long. Half a cup. So she's gonna do half a cup. So she's going to do that to both of them, and then we'll mix other things in after we get all the meat together. She's going to dump those two into this big bowl here, and then we'll mix other things in after, but she's doing that into the big bowl so she can put the other ones into the Instapot and get those started. So she's going to work on that, and we're going to come over here and get the honey sesame chicken going. So we have here store-bought chicken. I have 3 packages. Each are 5 to 6 pounds each. And she is going to take these and split these up into 4 different bags. So she has 2 in here. Do you want to do 2 at a time, or do you want to do all 4? And I'll hold the other ones for you. I guess I'll just do our first area. Okay. So she's going to put 2. These are still frozen. So she's going to put 2 of these in each one. Just put in. So now she is going to add to each of these bags 1 cup of honey. Can you see yourself or what you're doing? Can you see what you're doing? Stop. Then we don't use soy sauce. We use coconut aminos. So she's going to be using half a cup per bag of this. We get this one off of Amazon as well. It was less expensive on Amazon than at our local store. Then 2 cloves of garlic, or we use the homemade garlic stuff, so about that much. And then she already cut up this onion, so she's going to divide this. This is 4 onions. She's going to divide that in each bag. While she's doing that, I'm adding a teaspoon, just shy of a teaspoon of salt in each one. And the same with pepper. Sorry. She's going to do two tablespoons of oil. We're using avocado oil here. Then she's going to do half a cup of ketchup. This is what we're using here. These are homemade red pepper flakes. I'm just going to do a pinch in each. And that is it for the honey sesame chicken. So this would feed our family for one meal. What I will do, so this would feed our family one meal. We would have one for lunch, and then we would have one for supper. We could serve this with rice or potatoes, definitely veggies. We usually do like 2 veggies at least per meal. But yeah, so this is how it is here. And I will freeze it flat like this on a cookie tray, and then we'll stack them up in the freezer so we'll know what's what. So she's going to do that to the rest of them, kind of mix them in so that it can be kind of marinating in there. And we are going to... So it's almost lunchtime, and we are going to do some of the taco mix. We have the half a bowl of taco mix right there. So, yeah, that's good. So to this, normally what I would do is I would cook a thing of beans in the Instapot, about half a pound for this amount here. Yes, you can mix it.
Mix it.
Yes, you may mix it. And she's mixing. There we go. She's going to tell you all about how she's doing it. So I'm going to add just 2 cans of beans. Like I said, I actually prefer to use like an azuki bean for this, but I'm using what I have and the time that I have. So we're going to add 2. Going to stir the beans in.
The beans in.
Should I pop some over here?
Yeah. Let me mix it.
Okay, go ahead and mix it. So remember the taco seasoning is already in here. Now I'm going to add 2 cans of corn. Whoa.
See? Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
I'll clean it.
You'll clean it? Okay. We'll finish making it and then we'll clean it together. How about that?
I'll clean it.
So I am going to drain the corn. I did not drain the beans.
And what makes it?
Okay.
And now
Woo. Here, look. Mix it deep down like that. Okay?
Deep bean.
Yeah. So we're going to do the other corn.
Corn.
Yeah. Do you like corn?
I like corn.
You liking corn? Okay. Strain that one.
A little bit higher.
It's a little bit harder. Should I put this corn in too?
Okay. Mix it.
And then you can mix it. And now I'm going to add 4 tomato pastes.
A little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more. And mix it all around.
I need more.
You need this?
I need more.
Yeah, I'm going to scoop it in.
So mix.
Is it hot? Because it's red?
Red. It's so hot.
I don't think it's very hot.
Really hot. Really hot. Really hot.
I think it'll be okay. Yeah, put it down. No. We'll eat it if you're going to eat it now. You hungry? Are you a good cook? Almost as fun as a mirror, huh? Oh. Yeah, it's okay. Got one more to open up, and then I'll scrape them all in. We'll mix it up and see what it looks like. Finish chewing. There we go. So now we have 3 more of these. One. Scrape that down for me. Too bad our dog is an inside dog.
That's yummy.
Yeah, it's yummy. Taste tester.
Mix it.
And that's how you mix it?
Mix.
Yeah. You are a good mixer.
Mix.
Do you like tacos?
I like tacos.
Yeah. Okay, have a turn. Yeah, I'll scoop the edges. Yep. One minute. I'm gonna get all the lumps out.
Lumps out?
Yep. Does it smell yummy? Yeah.
I'll step on chairs.
You are stepping on the chairs. Should we get a bag to put it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
You can? Let's see what you come up with. Who knows what kind of bag we're going to have in about 2 seconds. I am looking for, oh, they're there. Okay. I didn't label these ones yet. This will probably be, this would be about 4 meals here, but I don't know how many bags that it will actually go in. Let's see. So it looks, as you can see here, it looks a little bit watery, but I like to have it like this rather than like too dry, because then when you go to put it, if you're doing it like in the Instapot, you're not going to get that like burn, lovely beeping burn signal. So this is
office.
Oh, you did get one.
I get one.
Oh, do you want to write on your bag?
Write the back.
What are you going to write?
White spotted.
I'll write taco mix. Where are you going to write?
Do
You want to write right here?
white boy.
Okay, thank you.
That one. I'll write.
What are you going to write? What are you writing? I'm going to go get a measuring cup. Tell them what you're writing.
I like another this bird.
She wrote on that one, and now we're filling the bags. 1, 2. I'm just trying to figure out how many cups we'd actually use.
I know.
4,
Yeah.
5,
Oopsie.
6.
I'll stop it.
It's okay. I'll help in a minute. 7. Thinking about 10. 8. 9. 10. I think 10 or 12.
Off it.
I think what I'm going to do is I'll do 12s, and then I could actually have some for my husband's lunch. Okay, there we go.
Help you.
And there we go. That is about it.
Get it for me.
So now it is 12 o'clock, and little Miss has nursed, and she's all snuggly, and she's sleeping. I'm going to hold her. She's been kind of grumpy when I go to put her down if she goes to sleep, so I'm just going to let her sleep on me today. So my daughter is going to help me out, and we are going to make cranberry chicken. Now, I'm going to link below. My older daughter did 2 videos today. She did one for the onion soup mix that we're going to use, and one for the Catalina dressing. So those will be linked in the description box below. So here we go. So in each bag, she already has the chicken that's going to be used. She has 4 to 5 pounds of chicken in each one. And then she's going to put, you can use a fork if you want. She's going to put a container of cranberry sauce. Actually, you know what? Just do 1 bag and then we'll zip it up. So each one she's going to do a container of cranberry sauce and then 2 spoons of onion soup mix. Or this would equal about 1 packet. It's about 1/4 of a cup, I think. And then she's going to do 2 cups of Catalina dressing. So we avoid store-bought onion soup mix and Catalina dressing because they contain either corn or soy. We haven't been able to find locally one that did not. So we're making our own for that. So I'm just over here and I am trying to one-handedly zip this up. We shall see how successful I am. Okay, you can keep going. So that is cranberry chicken. This is one of our all-time favorites. One, it's really easy to make, and two, it tastes really, really good. So we're making 4 bags of this. So this would be for the chicken meals. We have 2 sesame on each day, and then we'll have 2 cranberry chickens for the other 2 weeks. So we'll just finish those up and be back. I should sit over in this corner more often. So little Miss is still sleeping, and my daughter offered to do the maple mustard pork for us. It's normally used pork chops, but we have some pork chops and then some pork steaks, which in our case, it really doesn't matter because it's like our pigs, it's just how we cut it or don't cut it, and it will all work fine. So we're going to do 4 bags of the maple mustard pork chops, and she's going to do that for us. A little bit there. There you go. So in the main bag, she has the pork chops. It's about 3 pounds of pork, between 3 and 4 pounds. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of pepper. 1 teaspoon of salt. This is actually a fairly easy recipe as well. I mean, you're only throwing a couple things in this and a couple things in the other bag, and it comes out so delicious. It's so good. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
And Savannah's kind of picky about her meat. So for her to say that it's good, then 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And you guys just saw that I bought that big onion powder. So we're using this up, and then we'll fill this container with that big thing, that big onion powder. That's how I do it. I keep these size containers in my cabinet because that's what fits. And then I'll refill that size container. And then 2 teaspoons of paprika. So now when you're cooking this, you can either pull these out and pan fry them and then add the maple mustard mix, which we're going to show you next, or you can put them in the Instapot and cook for 8 minutes, and then you would add the maple mustard mix on top of that. I prefer pan fried, but on quick days, I mean, it still comes out really good.
We even oven baked it once.
Oh yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. Just seared both sides real quick and threw it in the oven with the sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really up to you how you want to cook it. they're good in every way that we've tried.
Yeah.
So then we're going to make the mix for it. So we're doing that in a quart bag, and we're just mixing 1 cup of maple syrup,
I was prepared.
as of right now, the cheapest that we've gotten has been from Sam's. Was that Sam's Club?
Yeah.
Sam's Club, and that's it right there. I think it was 12 something. And then 1 cup of mustard. We like this mustard. We get it locally. It's from Ray's Mustard. And so locally, we have the mustard mill. It is like the next town or 2 towns over. There is a mustard mill, and they stone grind their mustard. And that's where we get all of our mustard from. It tastes so different compared to regular mustard, and it's so good. They have so many different flavors. If you're ever in the area, it is definitely a place to go visit. They used to have tours of the building itself. I don't think they're still offering tours. We did the tour a couple years ago, and it showed like the 2 wheels like grinding the mustard seeds together, and he talked all about the mustard seeds. But I think they had to change some things around, and then there was different COVID protocol and such. So I don't know that they're doing tours yet, but they might go back to it. But it was a really cool experience. So what we do is we like to attach our mustard pack to the actual thing like that. And we'll freeze it like that. So they'll be all set and ready, and we'll have the 2 pieces together. So we'll pull it all out at one time. So let's see. We have the taco mixes. We have the other chicken, the honey sesame chicken. We have the cranberry chicken. Oh, yes. So I took out more meat. And we need to make meatballs because when I did go through the freezer, I only had 1 bag of meatballs left. So we're going to work on meatballs next, and that should do it for the month. So I almost forgot what I was doing, and I started to mix the seasonings into my hamburger over here. So I don't really have a helper, so I kind of rigged this up, and I hope this will work okay. So we shall see. So all I mixed in there was salt, pepper, some red pepper flakes, some ketchup, mustard, as I point to that. Now I'm going to mix in some ketchup. Kids like ketchup. And then I'm going to add some pumpkin. This is the home canned pumpkin that we did. This is just to add nutrition. It's not going to add any flavor to it. But you're adding zinc and just some good vitamins in there. And then I'm going to add some flaxseed meal. Oops, a little bit of spin in there too. And I'm going to add some eggs. I don't know about your neck of the woods, but our eggs have really gone up in price lately. It's about $8 for 18 eggs. So it is about 1 o'clock. We have been doing this for a while now. I think it was like 9:30 when we started, but obviously I've stopped for the baby. all those types of things. So I am just going to finish these, mix this up, and then I'm going to put these in the pans here, and and then that should be it for the rest of our meals. I have 2 ovens running right now. I have my regular oven that is like inside of the house, and then I also have the wood stove oven that's going as well. So we should be able to get these out really quick, and then the meals will be all ready for the freezer. Some of it's frozen, so it's going to take me a couple minutes to kind of mix it all in, get the little frozen chunks out, and all that fun stuff. So we are done. Yay! We have the meatballs over there. I'm going to take you guys down and you can see what we got going on. Let's see. We have 4 trays of meatballs. This will be 4 meals. I have 1 already in the freezer, so these will be my Monday meatballs. Each tray will be 1 meal. The cranberry chickens here, we have 4 of these. That's 4 meals. We have 4 of the maple mustard porks, 4 meals again. We have 6 of the taco mix. We have 4 of the honey sesame chicken. So this is 10. So we're having the chicken on, let's see, we're having meatballs on Monday, tacos on Tuesday, chicken on Wednesday, pork on Thursday. And then we'll be doing the fish cakes on Friday, and then we'll do like the big roast or whatever on Saturday night going into Sunday. So this is our meals for during the week. So that would be, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 meals, all prepped in about, it is 2:30 now. And we had frozen meat and stuff too. So we're looking at probably about 5 hours. But I was doing stuff in between too, switched laundry over, did some cleaning, all that type of stuff. So about 5 hours, but that's for the month. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to have it all in the freezer. You guys have a great day. If you like this video or you're interested in other videos where I go over things like this, please let me know in the comments that this type of video is one that you are interested in. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.